When I was first arrested and went to jail, I was put in a cell that didn't have any power outlets because there was nothing we could buy, and nothing we were allowed to have that needed to be plugged in. Now, in the new housing units or the dorms on the old side of the jail, there was a plug to put in for the TV because everybody had to share one TV, but in the cells there was nothing. So if we needed power, if we needed to solder, we had some contraband we needed to power, we had to break into the lights. So we had these big fluorescent lights on the wall, and you could kick out the fiberglass, you could break the case. The problem was some guys didn't know that there were 220 volts rather than 110, so they didn't really know which wires to put in and sometimes made some mistakes. When I got to prison, I was amazed there were plugs in the cell. But it made sense because we didn't have an air conditioning, so we could buy fans. So I plugged my fan in, and I'm not absolutely miserable. I'm just like mostly miserable. We could also buy TVs, we'd buy tape players, and the tape players would often run off adapter because the battery price added up. So you could just plug it into the wall and run it. It sounds crazy to plug in a little personal tape player, but that was the reality we were in. It was crazy because when I first went in, you even had plugs in the hole. So if you're in the hole, you got to get your fan, you got to get your tape player, you got to get all your stuff, and basically be entertained or like be a little bit cooler. After a couple years, they changed that policy. When I went to the hole the second time, I was trying to bring my fan. I was like, yo, where's my fan? Yelling out to the CEO and the trustee. And they were like, yeah, you don't get a fan back here. I was like, bro, I was back here like a year ago. I know I got a fan. They were like, yeah, it's not like that anymore. So all of a sudden, being in the hole was a lot less pleasant. You're back there, you have the fan on you, and you're listening to music, you're hanging out. Yeah, it's a little bit better than when you're just back there staring at the wall. Although, you can always get stuff back there. It was so corrupt, there were so many things going on. Remember the second time I was back there, the trustee actually came to me later and gave me some tobacco. He was like, bro, sorry about that. I thought you knew about the fan. Like, here's some tobacco. Like, you need something else, just let me know. I'll hook you up. So you can still get stuff.